All right, what is a turnkey rental? This time with the camera facing at me, so you're not staring at the refrigerator, because that's how it went the last time I recorded this. So what's a turnkey rental? It pretty much is exactly what it sounds like. It's a house that you're buying that is an income producing asset, right? And what it is, it's pretty much a house that someone bought, fixed up, put a tenant in, and is selling that income producing asset with like the house and the tenant and everything, one package deal, right? And in some cases they even manage it. So in our case, we have a property management company, so we can manage the stuff. And as you know, we flip a lot of houses, so we can do the whole buying at a discount, fixing up, and then selling. And instead of selling to a conventional buyer or someone off the MLS or a homeowner, right? We sell it to an investor that is looking for cash flow on this property. So kind of how it works, right? Let's say that this guy lives in Texas or California or we're New York, right? All these kind of expensive areas where it's difficult to find rentals that cash flow, and you're not just betting on appreciation, right? They want the cash flow. So they reach out to someone like us and they're like, hey, I'm looking to buy some rentals and I want to get this much return. And then we're like, okay, cool. And we might be already fixing some houses that meet that, or we may not be, right? So if we're not, then we go look for some that match their return criteria, and if we are, if we are fixing something, then we'll just sell them one of the ones that we're working on, right? So how it works is we pretty much have these houses that we're fixing, right? So they're getting new roofs, new windows, new mechanicals, new paint, new flooring, new everything, right? So you can rent them at top dollar in these areas because they're completely remodeled and they're nice. At the same time, they are completely remodeled and nice, which means your maintenance and expenses should be pretty low on the property because everything has been gone through and is working and working well. So you shouldn't have to put a bunch of money into it, have some surprises. So why this works so well for people is if you're out of state or even if you're in state and you're busy being a doctor or whatever profession you're on, right, an engineer, and you are good at your job and you love it and you don't want to be a real estate investor, but you do want to have extra cash flow and have your money working for you instead of sitting in the bank dying, right? Then you can buy one of these places and it's an asset that's in your name. You get the appreciation, you get the depreciation, and you get the cash flow. And you don't get any of the headaches because the property management takes care of tenant placement, maintenance requests, faucets leaking, toilets leaking, whatever's leaking, right? You don't hear about any of that because usually how we do it, there's an agreement that says, hey, we're gonna fix everything. But if it's above and beyond, I don't know, whatever, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, depending on the place, then we need your sign off, right? To go ahead and do the work. But that's pretty much what a turnkey property is. It's you're buying a place that's ideally remodeled, fixed up, looking good, and it has a good tenant placed in there. And you're pretty much just buying a cash flowing property instead of trying to find something that works as a deal. And then once you do find it that works as a deal, then you got to fix it up. Then you got to put a tenant in there, and then you got to manage it, right? So that might take some people that are busy a year or two, or maybe 6 months or a year, right? Whereas with this, you buy it, as soon as you close on it, you usually most of the time, depending on when you close, like if you close on the, 3rd, you're making money on it because you get the prorated rent. Yeah, you get So, sorry, I have to process. It's late. I had to get the hamster going to click some numbers in there, but yeah. So, anyway, that's what a turnkey rental is. So, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and you have a great night.